milk, yeast, some flour, butter, sugar, 2 eggs, nutmeg, vanilla extract. We're making donuts. You put the milk in the bowl, followed by the yeast. This is to make sure the yeast is still alive. You gotta feed it a tablespoon, I think that's a teaspoon, of sugar. Mix it and wait about 5 minutes. Come back in 5 minutes. If it doesn't poof up, your yeast is dead. This was a big worry for me because my yeast just chills in the fridge. Look at that, look at that. We have a live yeast. Just put in the rest of the sugar, cracking them eggs. Bad things happen sometimes, and it's just how we move on. But bad things do happen to some people.
There's a big chunk of egg in that. There has to be a big chunk of egg in that. I'm gonna have to go in. There you, I see you. There you are. Oh God.
Okay, now we put in the vanilla extract, nutmeg, just a bit, just a dash, just a bit, and some melted butter. If you want the measurements, you can find all this in the description. Call it a pinch of salt, but everything needs salt. Now we're gonna put half of the flour in first. Maybe just a bit more, just because we like things to be exactly half over here. Turn on the stand mixer. Now I didn't know which speed to use, so I just used what looked like a good speed to me. Look, I am not a professional here. This is my kitchen, okay? Just let that happen for a bit till there's not that many clumps. We're gonna spatula the edges just so we get everything in, because the recipe called for all of that white stuff, so we're gonna use all of that white stuff. We're just gonna put the other half of our flour in, and we're just gonna let the stand mixer do its thing. Obviously, you could do this without a stand mixer. I'd rather not, but that's just me personally. I'm just gonna do this until it all comes together as a dough ball. Here, it's together, but it's not this. This is what we're going for. We're going for a dough ball. It's easier to work with. It has a bit more gluten in it. I'm just gonna cover this in oil so it doesn't dry out. Make sure you toss it. Some people use different bowls. I'd rather not get 2 bowls dirty, but that's just me personally. I'm gonna let this proof over here for like an hour, and when you come back, it should be doubled in size like that. Just deflate it, just deflate it. I had a bit more fun with that than I should have. We're just gonna transfer this to a lightly floured surface. Now this is where things go wrong for me personally, because I never made donuts before, and I have a problem with figuring out when things are thick enough or not thick enough. So since I already rolled it out, I wasn't going to turn it back into a dough ball and roll it out again. So I just cut out some circular shapes of ceramic, and I don't have ring cutters because I'm hoping to get that as a Christmas gift or a birthday present one day. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. The excess that didn't get cut out, I used it again to cut some more. This time I tried making it thicker than the original ones. They still look small. So I realized I don't like how small they look. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take multiple of them, and I'm just going to stack them. I'm just going to stack them to get a thicker looking donut, because I wasn't comfortable with what I saw. I wasn't comfortable at all. So we just do that for a bit, play with it. Then you know what? What's a donut without a hole? It's not a regular donut. It needs a hole. So I made some donuts with holes. I made some dough. I made just some holes, and that's what happened. Doesn't it look pretty? We're just gonna let it proof again while the oil gets to temperature. Now I'm gonna make a glaze. This is just powdered sugar, vanilla, and some milk. Oh my god, this is milk in a bag. Yes, I wonder where he lives. That's so niche. Just whisk that up. Over here, I didn't show it, but it looks really loose over here. I added some more powdered sugar because, it kind of needs more. It was just too light. Alright, so look at them after they've proofed a bit more. They have a bit more volume to them. I'm just going to fry them till they turn golden brown. But I was doing a lot of stuff when this was happening. So, I was distracted. I was receiving emails, calls. I was busy. So, when I came back and I gave it that initial flip, it had just tanned a bit longer, you know, on that side than I was hoping for, you know, just a bit longer.
Yeah, that's a lot darker than I was hoping for.
But yeah, the other side looks gorgeous. Don't do this.
It's hot. It's, you know, it's hot. Trust me, it's hot.
Alright, we're just gonna dip it in that vanilla sugar glaze and just let it chill out on the wire rack. Gonna fry it up some more. Now, this is where things get, you know, really nichey. I'm just gonna insert some spicy jam I got from the Big Apple in Ontario. And, you know, it's just a little contrast, you know. And that's the stash.